Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make saltwater and freshwater. As soon as you watch this video, it's going to seem so simple and it's super short. You guys might think it's silly because it's going to be so short, but I don't think so, because when I first got my hermit crabs, I was searching endlessly trying to just find a video that shows me how to do it instead of just paragraphs and names of brands. So this would have helped me if I actually saw the brands and I saw somebody actually mixing it. So here it goes. For the freshwater, I do keep it in an empty milk jug that I clean with like just a little bit of soap, and I thoroughly rinse it out. And then I do mark the top of it with a little F there. You can see. Sorry, you can see a little F. And the only thing that I use to dechlorinate it, it's called AquaSafe Plus, Tetra AquaSafe Plus. You can see that. And it doesn't just take out the chlorine in the water and the chloramines. It also takes out heavy metals that are really bad for your crabs. That's why doing stuff like leaving tap water out for 24 hours or boiling it, it doesn't take out everything. That just takes out the chlorine, not the chloramines and the heavy metals. So the instructions on the back, you can see this is a big bottle, and it's for basically just big, actually having fish. So it recommends for every 10 gallons you fill up 5 milliliters, which is like the little top of the cap like that. So if I'm doing just a gallon, I basically just fill it up with just room temperature water, fill it all the way up. So I fill it up to basically pretty much all the way, just like if there was milk in it, there's that little bit left. And then I just take the Tetra AquaSafe Plus, and I literally just barely put anything in there. Just a little baby drop. And I close it up, and I probably don't need to do this part, but I will shake it. Move it all around. Like I said, I probably don't need to, but it makes me feel better about it. And then I have a big old gallon, and it lasts me about a week, because I really don't change their water unless I can tell that they've been in it, like there's sand and stuff in there. So yeah, this lasts me about a week. Oh, but I also use it for my misting spray that I use, or my bottle that I use for misting spray, which that's not my main source of humidity in their tank. But I will mist it, if I have to take the tank apart and I'm redecorating or cleaning out their water bowls and food bowls, then I'll be misting while I'm working in there, because my main source is my big humidifier, and I fill that up completely with this. So yeah, that's why I need a gallon. Okay, so for the salt water, it's just as easy. I think there's just one more step. So basically, you're going to treat it the exact same way that we did with the dechlorinated water. We're going to fill it up with our tap water. I just do room temperature. Okay, so before with the fresh water, we filled it up a lot more. We filled it up basically all the way full, but because it's the salt water, when we start pouring the salt in, it's going to make the water level rise. So let me show you. Of course, first we want to dechlorinate it using the exact same Tetra AquaSafe Plus. Just one baby drop in there. Perfect. Then for our salt, now I had to buy these funnels from the dollar store just so that I could funnel the salt in there. Let me show you how I do that. Okay, so after it's filled up with enough, but not too much, and you got your funnel in there, then we're going to add the salt. The only brand that I recommend is Instant Ocean Sea Salt. And for 1 gallon like we're using, you only need to use half a cup of the Instant Ocean. So let me show you how I do that. Okay, this thing is super hard after opening it, so let me just take a second here, break it up, and then I'm going to start pouring it in. I'm just going to hold this over it in case there's any extra that falls out. I hope this works. It's so hard. I hope it goes through the funnel, the hole in the funnel. Okay, that's too much. So let's see. Oh crap! Oh my gosh. Okay. This is gonna take take out some of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna pour it in most of it. Let's see in here, just like the hard things. I'm gonna have to get a little knife and like force it in that hole. Alright, but that should be enough. There's some extra in there. I'm just gonna pour it back in the bag. Alright, so let me get a knife and I'm gonna shove all this down here. But now you can see how much salt, how much water, the water has risen once you added that salt. And then just go ahead and fill up the rest of the way. Alright, all that salt's in there. And that ocean, what is it, instant ocean, that dissolves so quickly in water. You can't even see it floating around. But I still do shake up my container. Oh, and again, mark it with an S for salt. Okay guys, so today that is all I have for this video. You can see behind me my gallon of fresh water and salt water. Super easy, less than 10 minutes. I also wanted to say for those products you saw, the Instant Ocean and the Tetra AquaSafe Plus, I spent less than $15 for them both. I bought them at the same time, bought them from Petco. You can get them from Petco or PetSmart. I think each one was less than $6, so super cheap. But yeah, now you can do it at home, worry-free. The crabs are safe.